Mike's going up. Are you ready?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the premiere broadcast of the Logan High School girls basketball 1987-88 season on TV2. I'm Brian Mays, along with Ed Fickrell. We will bring you coverage of tonight's game between the Lady Chieftains and the Gallia Blue Devils. The Lady Chiefs have had an excellent turnaround and show much improvement from a year ago when they were 2-16 overall. However, they started this year 3-1 on the young year, 1-1 in the SCOL. Ed, what seems to be the big turnaround for the Logan Chieftains this year?
Well, Brian, I haven't seen them play yet, but from what I understand, they got some quickness on the ball team. They got a couple young players there. Lori Brown, Jenny McAllister, a freshman. I think quickness is the key to this team. I do have the starting lineups here. Give them to you now. For Logan, we have, like I said, Jenny McAllister, number 44, starting. She's a freshman. Number 11, Lori Brown, sophomore. The only junior on the team, Candy Columber, number 20, starts. Number 22, Lori Voorhees, one of the seniors, two starting seniors, 32, Twana Pittman. For Gallia, don't know the classes or anything, but at one guard, number 15, Angie Holly. The other guard, number 22, Betsy Bergdahl. One forward spot, number 20, Christy Thomas. The other forward, number 42, Sarah Todd. And a big girl, number 44, we're looking at her right now. It's a pretty good-sized girl there in the center. As a matter of fact, from the looks of things, Brian, the Gallia girls are just considerably taller than what we see up here in the Logan team.
I think that's been a problem all year for the Lady Chieftains. They seem to have smaller, but they definitely had more speed and quickness than the other team. As was evidenced last week against Marietta when they had their first loss. Marietta much more taller, and they were able to beat the Chieftains. However, Chieftains have beaten Nelsonville York along with Jackson this year, so they look pretty good. And they've also beaten Trimble to go 3-1.
So they are 3-1 for the year. 1-1 in the league.
Right.
It could be a good ball game. Like I said, if we got the quickness that we've heard about, and obviously Gallia has the height that we can see, might be a contrast in styles here. It could be a real good ball game.
Quick question for people who don't know much about girls basketball. They do use a three-pointer, correct?
That's true. The rules are the same. Like I was telling you, Brian, I haven't seen the girls play for a couple of years, as a matter of fact, but it's a whole new ball game now. I have officiated girls basketball over the past years. Remember when I was in high school, the girls played ball. It was a whole different brand of ball then. They had their own set of rules and just a whole new game. But, you know, today's girls basketball is comparable to the boys basketball. They play the same set of rules and really have improved over the years, the sport itself, girls basketball. The three-pointer, I guess, is in effect. I don't know how many they'll be putting up, but I'm sure that if they put them up from out there, they'll count as three.
Head coach for the Lady Chieftains this year is Cheryl Conrad. Assistant coach is Jim Myers. Jim has helped out the varsity boys program for a number of years.
Get about 30 seconds to go to the start of this ball game. Coach is giving their teams the last-minute instructions here. Who jumps center for the girls team, for our Logan team, Brian? You know, I don't see
your guess is as good as mine.
It'll be kind of interesting to see. We're looking right now at three big blue jersey girls out there.
Looks to be like Jenny McAllister, I believe.
Freshman Jenny McAllister. She's not real big and just about the biggest one on the team.
Logan will be going from right to left to start out this ball game. As we are ready to go for the opening telecast of this basketball season. Glad you could be along with us. Number 42, Todd, jumping against McAllister, and the Lady Blue Devils control the tip. Langdale top the key at number 15. Holloway. Betsy Bergdahl with a shot.
Nice shot.
And quickly 2-0 in favor of Logan. Tipped away by number 44, Lori Hamilton, still Chiefs ball.
Brian, I'm not able to see the three-point line on the floor, but she could have been too far away when she put that one up.
That was a long shot. Laura Brown inbounding the ball for Logan, out to Candy Calmer. She'll bring on top of the key. Inside to Jay McAllister, over to Twana Pittman. Twana's shot is good. And the game is tied up at 2. Holloway and a steal by Twana.
They were seeing some of the quickness already, Brian.
Jay McAllister, good ball movement. Lori Brown. Lori will take the shot. In and out. Lori Voorhees, strong rebound. She puts it back up, no good. Twana with the rebound, and we got a foul. Foul's on number 42, Sarah Todd, her first. And even though the Chieftains are smaller, they control the boards on that one.
And 2 good offensive rebounds there. Had 3 chances at it. Finally drew the foul. Twana will be shooting 2 shots, I'm sure.
First one's short. Only 4 seniors on this year's ball club. Twana is one of them. Her second shot is good, and the Chiefs take the first lead, 3-2. Full court press applied by Logan. Bergdahl and a near steal by Lori Voorhees, quick hands. So Gallia's ball.
Seem to be playing pretty tight defense, and that combined with that quickness, Brian, might give us an opportunity to steal, make a few steals, and cause a few turnovers.
Up top to Holly. Holly over to Bergdahl. Down to Holly, Bergdahl with a shot, and it's good.
Boy, she's right on. 2 for 2 from right that same spot.
And Gallia puts on full court press. Columber dribbling up and now. Trouble from behind and a steal. Lori Voorhees almost a steal. But Bergdahl puts it in, and it's now 6-3 in favor of Gallia.
Surprised to see that team putting on a full court press as big as they are.
True. Foul is on Holly, her first for Gallia. The second team foul on the Blue Devils, Logan with no foul so far. 6-3 in favor of Gallipolis. 6 minutes, 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Brown inbounds to Candy. She'll set it up. Over to Lori Brown. Candy retrieves it. Back on the right to Brown, to Lori Voorhees in the corner. Her shot is up, and it's an air ball. Off of Thomas, Logan's ball. Underneath the basket, inside Lori Brown. Brown back up top to Candy. Back to Lori Voorhees on the side. Up top to Candy Colmer, she drives in. Twana on the side. Her shot is no good. Rebound by Christy Thomas. Over to Lori Hamilton, back to Thomas. To Bergdahl, and they'll set it up. Bergdahl still with the ball, over to Holly. High looking inside. Good defense by Lori Brown. And Jay McAllister comes up with a steal. Back to Candy Colmer, leading the Chiefs. Over Lori Voorhees. Voorhees looking in, and McAllister back to Colmer, top of the key. Inside to Jay McAllister, to Twana Pittman. And we got another foul.
Second foul on Holly, 13th foul.
Brown again will inbound the ball. Up top to Candy Colmer, and she'll set it up. Colmer back to Brown. Brown in corner to Voorhees. Voorhees to Brown. Candy Colmer, her shot is up. No good. And a rebound controlled by Bergdahl. Bergdahl bringing it clear across. And reach-in foul on Candy Colmer. Even if you get all ball on that, usually they're going to call the foul.
Yeah, had to reach across the body to touch the ball. They're going to call that just about every time, Brian.
First team foul on Logan, however. Bergdahl will inbound the ball. Over to Sarah Todd. Back to Holly. Holly set it up. Bergdahl on the side. She finally missed one, but a rebound for Gallipolis. And Holly puts it in. So right there, the height showed a little bit as Gallia had 2 offensive rebounds. Colmer taking against the press, and she gets a pass the timeline. Drives all the way in. To Voorhees on the side. Nice move by Laurie. Trapped in the corner, back to Colomber. Come bring it up top of the key. And we got a traveling call. Both defenses playing pretty tight right now.
Both ways. Both teams are playing pretty tight defense.
Lob inside. There's Christy Thomas on the drive. Inside to Sarah Todd. And we got a foul on Gallipolis, should be. I believe number 44, Laurie Hamilton. 14 fouls already for Gallipolis. 4 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tawana again facing a full court press. Colomber to Laurie Brown. And the Chiefs break that very well. Laurie Voorhees back to Candy Colomber, and she'll set it up again. On the wing, Tawana Pittman back to Candy Colomber. And a near steal by Holly. Still Logan's ball.
Brian, I'm impressed. Excuse me, I'm impressed by the way Logan's getting the ball down the floor. There's quite a bit of pressure there, but they doesn't seem to bother me. They're bringing it right on down the floor.
Pressure really hasn't affected them so far. Tawana Pittman with the ball now. Breaks away from the defense over Laurie Brown. Swings over to Candy Colomber. Fake the shot to Laurie Voorhees inside. Back to Candy. She'll put it up this time, and it's long. Rebound by Tawana. Could not hold on to it. Hamilton windbound the ball to Bergdahl. She'll bring it up against man-to-man defense by Tawana. A little help from Laurie Voorhees. Hamilton back to Bergdahl. And Gallipolis breaks the pressure. Holly sets it up inside to Todd. Bergdahl on the move. Passes it inside. Hamilton shot. No good. Rebound Hamilton. And we've got a foul.
I believe it's on Jenny McAllister. Inside there, 44 and Logan.
For a substitution for Logan, number 35. Stephanie Connor in for Candy Colomber. Stephanie, a freshman on this year's ball club.
Hey, Doug.
Bergdahl looking in. Fires it, no shot. Rebound Bergdahl, and we got another foul. No, we got a traveling call.
Kind of lucky on that. There was a foul. Travel came first.
Laurie Brown will inbound the ball into Laurie Voorhees. Tight defense. Across to Tawana Pittman. Oh! Dan McAllister broke underneath the basket, and Tawana threw it after she broke. So another turnover for Logan. Bergdahl with the ball. Good steal by Laurie Voorhees.
Brian, I have Logan with 4 turnovers early in the first half of this ball game. That's what hurts, the turnovers. But
you have to expect that against a full court defense.
oh yeah, that's what's the pressure defenses.
And almost a turnover for Gallipolis, and we're going to get with the basketball sooner or later, I have a feeling.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep our eyes open here, Brian. We're going to eat one of those big orange things.
Stephanie Connor now point guard for Logan. That's Laurie Brown on the side. That's Stephanie Connor. To Brown, looking inside to McAllister. Little switch on the offense now for Logan. 2 people in the post. That's Laurie Brown. Brown dribbling inside to Laurie Voorhees. Looking inside to McAllister, but a steal. And Christy Thomas goes coast to coast for the score. It's now 10-3. Kaufner breaks the press easily. She takes it coast to coast, tries to fire it in. She forced that pass. Bergdahl brings it down. A near steal by McAllister. Todd with it. Back to Holly. Back to Bergdahl. There's Sarah Todd atop the key, looking inside. Jim McAllister's got a severe height advantage on her. Christy Thomas nails a shot, and it's 12-3. And we got a timeout.
Timeout, Logan.
So with 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's 12-3 Gallipolis. Congratulations to the varsity wrestling team on the defeat of Chillicothe last night, coming from behind 17-0 to pull out their win, first of the season, 40-20. And a reminder for you, Sunday on LHS TV2 at 3 o'clock, the LHS Christmas Choral Concert, and at 7 o'clock on the same evening, it's the Sound of the Seasons, both live right here on TV2. Well, so far I think the big factor is Logan hasn't been able to get any shots the last 2 or 3 times down the court, forcing passes and turnovers.
The forced passes and the turnovers, well, you can't shoot the ball unless you have it, that's for sure. The height advantage of Galli is telling here. They having trouble making the passes, Brian. They Galli's closing off the passing lanes and making it real tough for Logan to make the passes.
So Logan returning action. Lloyd Brown will inbound the ball. Pass inside to Tawana Pittman. Pittman back to Brown.
Definitely got to get the ball down here and get off some shots.
Lloyd Voorhees inside to McAllister. Nice play, and we got a foul.
Good play.
They had to break the press and set up a good shot. And the foul is on number 44, Lori Hamilton. The 5th team foul on Gallipolis, which puts Logan in the bonus the rest of this half. Jenny McAllister will be at the line shooting 2. First shot is nothing but net, and that makes the score 12-4. That breaks a 10-0 run by Gallipolis, as the Chiefs led 3-2, and then Gallipolis went on a 10-0 spurt to lead 12-3. How the score now is 12-5, as McAllister nails both of her free throws. And the red line.
The old red line.
Yep.
6 man on the team, Brian.
Definitely. Lori Voorhees inbounds the ball to Lori Brown, over to Stephanie Connor. Back to Tawana Pittman on the corner. She's trapped. There's it back out to Lori Voorhees, top of the key. Her shot is open. Does not get the roll. Rebound, Sarah Todd. Over to Holly. Holly brings it across. Still driving. Nice move, spin move. Over to Bergdahl. Finds Todd. Todd inside number 32. Her shot is no good. Rebound, Voorhees. The number 32 is Heather Mabry. She's checking into the ball game. Voorhees brings it down to Stephanie Connor, putting up on 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. McAllister to Lori Brown. Tries to drive, trapped in the corner to Jenny McAllister. Looking for the shot, back to Lori Brown. Stephanie Connor inside to Jenny McAllister. She puts up the shot, and we've got another foul. On 22, that's Steve Bergdahl.
You said Logan being the 1-1 for the rest of the first half here. Brian, that could be a big advantage too.
Definitely could be, because only 2 team fouls Logan on the Lady Chiefs.
That's right, Logan with 2 team fouls. Got a few to go.
Jenny back at the line. She made her last 2. First shot is good.
3 in a row for Jenny.
Second shot, in and out. Rebound, Mabry. Over to Bergdahl. She'll take it up against Connor. Over to Holly. To Mabry. And we've probably got to reach in on Lori Brown.
I believe so. A little contact down there.
Only the 13 foul, so still a couple fouls away from the bonus.
From my memories of girls basketball, Brian, it seems like they always get in the 1-on-1 very early in the ball game. It's a long ball game.
3-second call against Gallipolis. Turnover back to Logan. Now the turnover is starting to fall on Gallipolis' side. Voorhees to Stephanie Connor. She'll bring it across. Inside to Jenny McAllister to Lori Voorhees for the shot.
There you go.
And it's 12-8.
First shot Lori put up was an air ball. That one's right in there. You can get a little confidence on there.
Mabry will inbound the ball for Gallipolis. As the Chiefs on a 5-0 spurt right here. Holly brings it across. It's good defense by Stephanie Connor, staying all the way with her. Over to Bergdahl, and she'll set it up. Berdahl into Todd. Todd back to Berdahl, inside to Mabry's. And a reach over from Lloyd Voorhees. That's her first foul. Underneath the basket, Gallia winning down the ball. Berdahl looking in. Fine. And the red line one more time. Twice now for Gallipolis.
They'll catch on to that probably in the second half, Brian.
No, we hope not.
No, hope not. You're right.
A trap by Connor, but she fights her way out of a good play. Lori Voorhees 2-on-1, but she didn't see it. Probably a wise move. Lori Brown will set it up. And pass over to Stephanie Connor. Connor in the wing to Twana Pittman. Down in the corner to Voorhees. Voorhees back to Connor, inside to Jenny McAllister. Nice ball movement. Back to Lori Voorhees. Stephanie Connor almost lost the handle. Back to Voorhees. That's Stephanie Connor. Down to around 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Almost a steal. Stephanie Connor's got it. Drives in. Pass to Twana Pittman. Her shot is up. No roll. Outbreak.
Get to bounce.
And Berdahl, she may be clear. Puts up the shot, and it's good. Fast break opportunity for Gallipolis, and they connect on that one, making a 14-8. Almost a steal by Berdahl, but Brown gets away and sets it up. Probably for one shot here. Down to 10 seconds to go. Voorhees in the corner. To Connor, top of the key. Back to Twana Pittman. Down to 3 seconds left.
Put it up.
Connor will put it up. That's short. And that's how the first quarter will end. With a score, Gallipolis 14, Logan 8.
Brian, tomorrow night here on the Hilltop, the varsity boys take on the Gallia boys, and our own Brian Mays will be announcing the winner, homecoming queen winner. LHS TV2 will not be on the air, so come on up to the ball game.
Should be a very exciting game, to say the least. And I'm looking very forward to announcing the winner, homecoming queen.
You get that opportunity, huh?
Yep. Well, I got to kiss her. That would make everything beautiful.
You don't do that?
I don't get to do that. I just get to sit up there and announce it. Big showdown tomorrow night. Both teams 2-0 in the league. And you know Gallipolis wants a little bit of revenge thanks to last year Logan knocking them out of the high school tournament.
Yeah, it'll be a good ball game, man.
Right here, not a bad game, 14-8. Considering Logan really didn't play that well, and they're only down by 6 points.
They're lucky to only be down 6 points with the turnovers they had. Didn't get off a whole lot of shots.
No. Good foul shooting by Jenny McAllister definitely helped as she made 3 out of her 4 shots.
Trying to keep a few simple statistics here, Brian. I get a little too involved in watching the game to keep statistics, but I do am trying to keep the points.
Nice
good
rebound by Jenny McAllister. Berdahl brings it across the timeline. Back to Holly. Holly looking in. She drives against Stephanie Connor. Back to Berdahl. Looking inside. There's Sarah Todd. Nice pass to Birdie. Good shot. Christy Thomas nails her second basket of the game. Lori Brown. She'll bring it up. 16-10. Brown to Twana Pittman on the side. Twana looking to drive. Cut off. Back to Stephanie Connor. Wide open on the wing is Lori Brown. Looking inside to Voorhees, back outside to Stephanie Connor. Connor against stuff man-to-man defense, drives in, puts up the shot, short. And it's out of bounds to Gallipolis. Not a bad move. She had the open.
She got in there, just put up not a real great shot that time, but made a real good move to get in there.
Berdahl brings it across to Holly. She puts up the shot. Off.
Ooh, off the glass.
Off the glass. And it's an 18-10 lead for Gallipolis now. 6:42 remaining to play here in the first half. Brown driving. She's got it all the way in. And we got a
big foul in there.
We call a couple fouls on that one. Let's see who they give it to.
42.
42, Sarah Todd.
Her first. The team's way over the limit, so Lori Brown will shoot a 1-on-1. Candy Colliver reporting back in the game.
Replacing Stephanie Connor. She did a good job in there.
She did. She handles the ball real well.
Brown shooting 1-1 for the Chiefs. First shot is up, a little bit too hard. Took an extra bounce for Logan, couldn't get it, and a jump ball.
Ooh, a little bit of luck there.
We'll take it.
We'll take that, that's true. Possession here in Galli's favor.
That's one rule I cannot stand, is possession error. I guess they tried to shorten the game, but
Shorten the game some.
it comes down to 2 minutes left, and you have a jump ball.
Well, in a game like this, Brian, with playing a team of this size, it's to our advantage to have
Yes,
the older possession.
Bergdahl's shot.
Whoa!
She's definitely a good player for Gallipolis, no doubt about that.
Definitely not afraid to put the ball up, and it's always real close.
Good move by Tawana Pittman, takes it all the way
Nice
in.
screen
Nice
by Jenny
play.
McAllister.
Put on a good fake and a good pick by Jenny McAllister. Quickly back comes Gallipolis and Bergdahl, leading 20-12 with 6 minutes to play first half. Inside Bergdahl. Her shot, no good. And there's a height advantage right there.
Yep. Staying flat-footed and rebound the ball.
Sarah Todd put it in. Open down, of course, Jenny McAllister, Tawana with the pass. A little bit too hard. Into Holly. Gallipolis is more or less solved right now, Logan's pressure defense. And a backdoor, nice play. As 20, Chrissy Thomas puts it in. Just a complete lack of defense right there for Logan. Candy Comer brings it right back up for Logan. Back to Lori Voorhees. Voorhees over to Tawana Pittman. Pittman telegraphed that pass. Back to Lori Brown. They've got an advantage. Lori Brown takes it all the way in. Did not get the roll. Rebound Todd. Out to Bergdahl.
Again, good drive by Lori Brown there. The ball just wouldn't fall for her.
Shot no good. Bergdahl, I don't think you can give her that shot.
No, she'll make that.
Another offensive rebound doesn't kill you every time.
Brian Gallia obviously is aware that they have a tremendous height advantage. Not afraid to put the ball up from outside. Jenny McAllister puts one in there. Good rebound there.
And I think Logan solved Gallia's pressure defense as well. Holly over to Bergdahl. Lob inside. Lob too far. Lori Voorhees with the rebound. Out to Candy Collenberg. Back comes Logan. Trailing by 12 at 26-14. Very tight man-to-man defense. Tawn looking to drive. Now needs help, finds Lori Voorhees in corner. Nice fake. Puts out the shot and good.
Get a few more of those to fall. They've been put up some good shots.
Good steal by Voorhees. She read that play well. We got a 2-on-1 break. Voorhees down the side. Nice pass to Tawana Pittman for the layup, and it's good.
Lori Voorhees anticipated real nice on that steal. She could see the pass coming and got in front to get it.
And she made Bergdahl take her and then pass it off for the assist. Inside, and another steal, Lori Brown. And now the Chiefs are making a run. They scored 6 straight. Brown again with the opening to Candy Collenberg. Puts out the shot, it's short. Rebound Thomas. Lob ahead to Bergdahl. Going against Tawana Pittman. I thought she walked,
I did
but
too, Brian.
she gets the basket anyways.
Took an extra step there. Nobody saw it, except you and I, of course.
Except me and I. Brown to Voorhees. Voorhees back to Candy Collenberg. Nice move by Candy Collenberg. Tried underneath, and we got 3 seconds. Still a 10-point lead for Gallipolis with 3:13 remaining in the first half. Hope you're enjoying the opening telecast of this year's basketball. Doing girls and boys basketball this year. And of course, varsity wrestling. Todd to Holly. Holly brings it across. And a pass too high for Lori Hamilton. Turnover back to Logan. Inbound to Candy Collenberg. She drives down the sideline. And we'll set it up. Pitched by Collenberg to Tawana Pittman on the side. in the corner of Brown. Brown back to Pittman. Pittman to Voorhees in the corner. Back to Candy Collimer. Collimer setting up, calling the play. Needs some help and a steal by Thomas.
Just drew it up.
Afraid to use the left hand, I think.
Yeah.
She gets the board though and banks it in.
Again, there's that height advantage coming in. 3 offensive rebounds, or 3 shots at the basket.
30-18 now. Pittman on the wing. Voorhees getting across the lane. Sets it up, but a steal by Holly.
White ball.
Lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be white ball. I think the Chiefs are a little bit rattled right now. Just need to settle down. Stephanie Connor back in for Candy Collimer.
Tight man-to-man defense with Galli just makes it very difficult to even move the ball around.
Nice move by Voorhees. Stephanie Connor got it.
Goes for
She
the
puts
basket.
on the side and it's blocked. Thomas to Hamilton, back to Thomas to Holly. Be nice to get a nice break since Bergdahl's out of the game right now. We got a steal by McAllister. She's going to take it 2-on-1 to Stephanie Connor. She puts up the shot. No good. Rebound Todd. Head to Thomas. Come up from high. Nice steal by Stephanie Connor. And she late whistle.
Stepped on the line.
She did step on the line. Stopped a fast break though. Nice play by Connor. Holly will inbound the ball. Lobs it into Hamilton. And we've got a foul and a possible 3-point play. Fouls on Jenny McAllister. Really not much Jenny can do on that.
No, that's true. Again, what we're looking at here, a 6-inch height advantage.
I think so. And she's not even the tallest.
No. They got some big girls. So they haven't been able to take advantage of the fact that Bergdahl's out of the ball game. She's impressive. She's in there.
She's very impressive. Hamilton at the line, shooting 1, 32-18, 1:39 to play. Shot is up and short, rebound Brown. Outlet to Pittman, fast break for Logan. Pittman takes it all the way in, no good. They're just not falling. The shots are there. Holly looking to drive, goes into the corner, lob into Todd. A little bit too far, turnover. Logan's got it. Brown brings it up. Brown to Pittman. A sagging man-to-man defense played right now, almost a 2-3 zone. Inside of McAllister, she's gonna drive. Even though that shot was blocked, it was good for her to go up against her.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
she's
she
not
goes
gonna be
strong against her.
intimidated.
Let her know that she will.
Possibly a pump fake to draw a foul. So, good move by Jenny McAllister. Voorhees got to get it in to Connor. Back out to Twana Pittman. She drives in for the shot, and it's no good. Rebound Thomas. Holly brings it across, less than a minute to play. Lob underneath. Lori Voorhees with the steal. Back comes Logan. She's looking ahead to McAllister, but that lane's cut off, so she drives all the way in. Nice move by Voorhees, no good. Jenny McAllister with the rebound, her
Come
shot,
on.
and we got a foul.
A foul, number 42, Todd. Jennifer ought to get 2 shots here.
And they're bringing Bergdahl in for the last 40 seconds. She will be replacing Sarah Todd. Jenny 3 or 4 from the line. That's Todd's second foul. Get a couple of them in foul trouble. That'll definitely help the Chiefs' chances in the second half. Jenny's first shot is good. She's a fine free throw shooter. Second shot is also good.
She made 5 out of 6.
32-20.
Good free throw shooter.
Holly calling out to play. Over to Hamilton, the Bergdahl. 30 seconds now to play. Back to Bergdahl. Possible one shot here to Hamilton, to Thomas. It looks like one shot. Hamilton not ready for that pass. Back to Holly. Down to 15 seconds. Over to Thomas, to Bergdahl. Coming up on 10 seconds to play. Inside to Thomas. Thomas looking in, finds, that's Thomas's shot, no good. Rebound Bergdahl with 3 seconds left. 2-1, her shot at the buzzer, no good. So at halftime, it's Gallipolis 32, Logan 20. And coming up at halftime, trainer Charlie Mouchet will update us on the injury situation for tomorrow night's JV and varsity boys game.
Am I supposed to hear something? Oh, talk.
There he is. There's Coach Mouchet. Coach, you want to tell us about the injury situation for tomorrow night?
Well, talking reserve, not looking too good. As you probably well know, Ian Riddlebarger, he's been out with a broken leg, and he should be having a cast taken off in about 3 weeks. We just had Joe Link had arthroscopic surgery this morning, and he's looking pretty good. He should be starting sometime next week. He'll be out for the game as well. Let me see here which one to start with. Chad Dennis has a deep calf bruise, and he'll be expected to play tomorrow. I'm trying to think of who else here are we missing. Other than that, we should be in good shape. Varsity-wise, they're playing with some bumps and bruises. We have Jim Red coming off a shoulder injury real well, and he's expected to play tomorrow, as well as Sam Eggleston. He's had some back problems lately, and he'll be fighting that tomorrow, so he'll be expected to play.
How's Tim Moore coming on? He was injured for a while.
Yeah, he's healed real well. He got his cast off, and we had some extensive rehabilitation with him, and he's been working real hard. And as you can see, he's out sooner than we expected. So the hard work paid off in his case.
Are you enjoying being a trainer at LHS?
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot, and the community support's great. And the kids, I just love to work with. Basketball's a little busier than usual, but they're a delight to work with, and that makes the time go by real quick.
When you go through sports, is there one common injury that turns up in most of them, or is it just a whole bunch of different injuries?
Well, when dealing with the winter sports, you frequently get the ankle injuries. They tend to pop up quite a bit, and the less contact, whereas football you get a lot of bumps and bruises, as well as anything you could expect with any contact sports. And track and usually the spring sports are relatively slow, so I don't have many injuries with that.
Well, you're doing a good job as trainer, and we thank you for taking this time out to give us an injury report.
Well, thank you very much.
Coming up next, we got comments from Coach Hardman on tomorrow night's big game between Logan and Gallia. Coach, it is a big game early in the year. Both teams 2-0 in the league. And how's it look tomorrow night?
Well, we're really looking forward to the basketball game, Brian. We feel that they have an excellent basketball team. Coach Osborne's an excellent coach and has had a tremendous program in the past, and we've been picked #1 by the media and coaches, and Gallia has been picked #2, so it should pan out to be a real good basketball game. We feel they're very solid fundamentally. They're well coached, and we feel, though, that they're here at the Logan High School tomorrow night, and we feel that we really have to go out and play a good basketball game to win.
I noticed in the paper this evening, Coach Osborne says no revenge is a factor. Do you think the players for Gallipolis think that after last year's tournament game?
Oh, there's no question in my mind. We had a scout on the road the other night, and after the game, they were talking with Coach Osborne about the Logan game, and his first comment was that they owe us one, and definitely they felt that was the situation when we beat them in the sectional tournament. And secondly, he also said in that same broadcast that his players on the bench were chanting, "We want Logan." So I definitely think they're coming up here with fire in their eyes, and they're definitely wanting to win 2 championships in a row. They won it last year, and we had won it 2 years previous to that. Our players have dedicated themselves to this season to winning the league, and so it should pan out to be a really interesting basketball game.
I know one of their 2-year lettermen, I can't remember his name, but supposedly he's on the injured list, but the coach has him starting. Do you have any
Mark
idea about
Burkich
that?
is who you're talking about, Brian. He has a 2-year letterman for him. Real good offensive threat, averaging about 12 to 14 points a game. Real good offensive and defensive rebounder, and just an excellent all-around player. He supposedly broke his hand, so therefore I don't anticipate him playing in the game tomorrow. Secondly, I feel that Jason Thomas, an excellent scorer, and you're seeing his sister play here tonight's basketball game, number 20. Real good shooter for them, and he's an excellent player, averaged about 22 points a game for them. He was their sixth man. He came in, had a lot of playing experience for them last year. So I feel also Todd and his sister's playing in this basketball game tonight. He is 6'5", averaging probably about 8 points a game, but he's just real strong workhorse on the boards, offensively and defensively. So we're expecting those four players. Evans is the other player that I wanted to mention, that he's an excellent perimeter shooter. Thomas and Evans both will shoot the three-point shot, and then they're working, expecting Todd to get the rebounds inside and put them back up. Very well-balanced team, very disciplined team. They move the ball well, get the ball into the open players' hands, and they were very effective against Athens. They were very effective in shooting a three-point shot plus getting the ball inside. If those two things go for them, we could be in for a long evening tomorrow night, and we feel we have to take something away. We're definitely hoping that their outside shooting is not up to par.
Defense has played very well this season so far. Just like you've got really two good scorers in Dutch Stuyvesant and Sam Eggleston, and help from Jerry Gabriel and Jose Medina and Randy Kuhn on different nights. But the defense has shut down more or less the top scorers from each team, like last week Buster Howe and Scanlon. What attributes to that?
Well, I think our kids are just gutsy players, Brian. They have a lot of pride in their defense, and we work very hard on our defense. Buster Howe was shut down by Jose Medina. He did a tremendous job on him, held him to 3 points the first half, ended up, I believe, with 15 for the game. Sam Eggleston was responsible for Scanlon. He was averaging in about 18 to 20 point range, and we held him to 10 points. Randy Kuhn has been doing a real good job defense in the post people. He had to guard Doug Bentz from Marietta, 6'7", on Friday night, and then the Tavel player, who was 6'4", about 240, Saturday night. And we take a lot of pride in our defense, and I attribute just to the gutsy basketball players.
Do you think there'll be any chance of a letdown Saturday night against Mage? Can you tell us a little bit about that game and how Mage is this year?
Well, I'm not going to tell you too much about it, Brian, because we're not going to play the game. That game has been canceled. They are in a strike situation, and they were maybe a little in fear of maybe the I don't know, crowd behavior or people getting out of order down there. So that game has been scheduled for February the 6th after our second Gallipolis game. So we're just concentrating on one game. It's a big enough game to concentrate on. And our kids are very positive, optimistic, and we're ready to go tonight.
Well, we wish you the best of luck tomorrow night, and we hope the Chiefs come out with a victory. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you, Brian.
Reminder, LHS TV2 has a big January of winter sports coming to you during the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th weeks of the month. Wednesdays, it's varsity wrestling. Thursdays, it's girls basketball. And either Friday night or Saturday morning will be the varsity boys basketball. All this, you can catch it right here on LHS TV2. Ed, you got some stats for us from first half?
Got a few stats here, Brian. Nothing major. Like I said before, I got too involved in watching the ball game to keep any serious stats. I do have the point totals for both teams. For Logan, Lori Voorhees, with 2 field goals and 4 points. Tawana Pittman, 3 field goals, 1 for 2 from the free throw line for a total of 7 points. Jenny McAllister, 2 field goals, 5 for 6 from the free throw line for a total of 9 points. And for Logan, 7 field goals, 6 for 8 from the free throw line, total 20 points. For Gallia, with 32 points, 16 field goals, or 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Holly has 4 points. Thomas has 10. Bergdahl with 14. Todd and Hamilton each with 2 points. Hamilton shot 1 free throw and missed it. So 32 to 20 at halftime. Gallia with fairly balanced scoring. Logan, Jennifer McAllister leading scorer with 9 points.
It was interesting how Coach Hartman said that 2 of the varsity boys players their sisters play for the Gallipolis Blue Devils this evening, so I guess you could say brother and sister condoms down there.
I didn't hear who he said, who, Todd and who was the
Todd
other?
and Thomas.
Todd and Thomas?
Yes.
Their brothers play, huh? Was he saying something about one of the big... I wasn't on the air or didn't have my mic on when you were doing the interview there. Does he say something about one of the Gallia players with a broken hand or something? Yeah,
2-year letterman Mark Bertrich, who played last year, said in a paper that, the Gallipolis paper, that he was supposed to start tomorrow night, but reports coming out say he's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. So
oh boy.
Could be a ploy to set us up.
That's
and
true.
Coach Hardman doesn't think that he will play tomorrow night.
Well, I too would like to wish Coach Hardman and the boys team good luck tomorrow, and also I guess while we're at it, we'll wish the girls good luck in the second half here. They're down 12 points. Wait for the clock to run down or be reset. Guess they got the clock ready to go.
Logan will inbound the ball. Lori Brown into Twana Pittman. Twana will bring it up and set up the offense. Candy Columber. Again, man-to-man defense played by Gallipolis, and I should say a very tight man-to-man defense, a Bobby Knight defense, you could say. Lori Brown shot blocked. Still will be Gallipolis' ball. That's at least the third blocked shot.
Oh, yeah, quite a few. The height advantage is really showing up here. Rebounding, block shots.
Voorhees inbound to Candy Columber on the wing. Back to Candy Columber. I should say Lori Voorhees. Voorhees pass up top to Lori Brown. Looking to drive. We got a foul. Either a reach in or a block.
I think it was on 22, Bergdahl. Her second foul. First of the second half for
number 20.
Number 20?
Yes. Thomas, that's her first.
Okay.
Team's first here of the second half. Voorhees inbound to
Nice pass, good shot.
Give another assist out to Lori Voorhees, and that puts a 10-point ball game. Holly brings it across against man-to-man defense from the Chieftains. Down and tight. There's Bergdahl with the shot, and she missed it. Lori Brown bringing it across to Twana Pittman. Nice play. Shot no good. Rebound Thomas. And a foul on Twana. Probably a upsetting foul since she missed the layup.
A little upset. Missed the layup. Turned around, made the foul.
7:14 to go here in the third quarter. 32-22 in favor of Gallipolis. Inbound to Bergdahl. Back to Holly. And a steal by Candy Columber. Nice play. Candy going in. She'll hold it up. Looking inside McAllister, and Holly steals it right back to Bergdahl. And that hurt. Chiefs going to cut it to within 8 points and set us back up to a 12-point lead. Brown looking to drive back to Voorhees, coming back to help, and she'll bring it across to Lori Brown. Brown looking to drive, lost control for a minute, tries to pass off to McAllister. Her shot is up and good. That's double figures for McAllister, I believe.
It's 11. Total of 11 points for Jenny.
Holly brings it across. Down and to Thomas. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound Todd, put it in. Candy brings it across. Pass to Lori Brown. Back over to Twana. Twana looking for a shot back to Lori Brown. To Lori Voorhees, top of the key. Voorhees looking to drive against Bergdahl, back to Brown. Voorhees cutting, nice play. And it's off of Voorhees. It's a nice cut by Lori. Bergdahl into Holly. Spin move by Holly. Over to Bergdahl. Low to Todd. Todd puts up the shot over Voorhees, no good. Rebound Brown.
Good ball.
Nice job.
Good little bit of ball handling there. On her knees, dribbling the
brings it
ball.
up. That's what all players need to do, is to yell when someone's from behind. And both Jenny McAllister and Twana did a good job of warning Candy Columber that. Brown with it. To Twana on the wing. Twana set for the shot. Now drives, nice move, shot is blocked. Twana goes up again, he's the side of the backboard, rebound Brown. Her shot is up and good. So a few offensive boards right there for Logan, and they get the points. It's at 36-26. And a turnover for Gallipolis. This would be a nice time for a run.
Down 10 points, could be nice to pick up 6 or 8 of those right now.
Inbound to Candy Columber, going against Holly one-on-one. She brings it across. Across to Twana Pittman, she's gonna take it all the way in. Shot is up. Ooh, again, no good. Rebound Todd. Todd to Bergdahl. She'll bring it across. Pass down to Thomas, her shot is up. No good. Rebound Todd. And she's really starting to hurt the Chiefs inside.
Good position inside there, plus the height she has.
Voorhees to Columber, she's got an open man inside to Jenny McAllister. Could have called a reach over, I thought, but Holly brings it across, 2-on-2 break. Over to Thomas, her shot is up, no good. Rebound, Voorhees. And we got a foul on Holly. Should be number 3 on her. And if you get the point guard out of the game, that definitely does help. So it's a 38-26 ball game, 4 minutes and 25 seconds to play, third quarter. From live action from the Hilltop. Calmer to Voorhees. Voorhees brings it across, looking to go all the way in. Gets caught underneath. Nice pass to Lori Brown. Her shot is up. And
nice shot, Lori. Lori has 6 points this quarter.
Give another assist to Voorhees. Holly brings it across. Lob inside to Hamilton. Hamilton to Thomas. Thomas's shot, and she's cooled off considerably. Rebound Voorhees, and she blocked Todd away from the shot. Good block out. Here comes Scanny Calmer. The Chiefs got a chance to get it down to within 8 points for the first time in a long time. But a steal. Holly comes back, 2-on-1 break. Over to Bergdahl, and that's 2. Lori wasn't looking for the pass, and a costly turnover for Logan right there. Makes the score 40-28 with 3.5 minutes to play now in the third quarter. Comber to Twana Pittman. Looking inside to McAllister. Back to Twana, to Candy Comber. The Chiefs have got to start shooting outside shots. No good. Todd.
Good line.
They're blocking up. Just blocking up the middle. Bergdahl to Holly. Holly inside to Todd. Nice play.
Nice cut.
Good ball maneuver, and Logan needs another timeout. And they're going to get one.
Need a timeout. Talk things over, Brian. A little run there.
2 minutes, 58 seconds to play. Scores 42-28 in favor of Dahlia.
Don't forget, next Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock, and tune in to Dimension Cable Services for live coverage of Logan City Council meetings, including the swearing in of the new mayor, law director, the auditor, and council members. It's live on TV2, again, next Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock. Be there.
Or be square.
Lori Brown has 6 of the 8 points for the Lady Chiefs here in the third quarter, Brian.
Her and Lori Voorhees have worked quite well. Chiefs have had a couple opportunities to make a run, and it's one bad pass or one steal, and Gallipolis has come back and held on to that lead.
Yeah, they're just several times there was one turnover, one pass away from getting within 8 one time or
right.
6. Logan has the ball now, down by 14. Be another good time for a run of 6 or 8 points.
Be nice if they got it within 10 by the end of the quarter. Brown to Columber. Inside to Jen McAllister to Brown. Nice play, shot no good, rebound Thomas. Was still good ball movement by Logan.
They are moving the ball a little better.
Holly to Bergdahl. Back to Holly, she saws it up, calls the play to Todd. Todd back to Holly. Thomas pushed up against Brown. Her shot is no good, rebound. Back to Thomas. Rebound Todd. Gotta be 3 seconds in the lane somewhere. We got no shot. Pass does not count, but a foul on Logan.
Brian, we're right at floor level here. I was kind of watching the feet that time. Gallipolis got 3 offensive rebounds. Didn't see too many feet off the ground. They stand there. They got such a height advantage. You just stand up, put their hands up, get the rebounds away from the Logan girls.
Fouls on Jenny McAllister, her team second here in the third quarter. Into Todd. Todd to Hamilton. Down to Thomas. Thomas back to Bergdahl. Back to Holly. She sets it up to Todd. Back inside to Thomas. Nice move. Shot is up and good.
Nice move.
It always helps to have a big person be able to pass the ball, and Gallipolis passes the ball extremely well. They look for the open shot, and usually it's there. Brown to Twana Pittman, and they've got her in a trap. Twana gets out of it. Spins over to Lori Brown. Looking for Candy Calmer in the corner. Down to Lori Voorhees. She's going to put up the shot, and it's good.
Nice shot.
44-30. Holly brings it up.
get a steal here, turnover. She walked.
Todd with the basket, 46-30. Even though Ed thinks that she walked, which she probably did. But you've never been wrong, have you?
Oh, once in a while.
Twan in trouble, back to Lori Brown. Lori's got it. She's gonna take it all the way in to Lori Voorhees. Lori with the shot, a little bit off the side. Rebound Thomas, and here comes Gallipolis. Over to Holly, and
She walked too.
They
We
got
both
that
saw
one.
that one. Even the guys out there in the white shirts, white striped shirts, saw that one.
Should I say this is not expressive management of this TV station, or what? 1 minute to play now, 46-30 in favor of Gallipolis. Colmer back outside to Lori Brown. Over to Candy. Candy inside to Jay McAllister. Just not much you can do about that. Still, good board work, and Tawana puts it in. Holly brings it back the other way. Over to Berndod, back to Holly. She puts up the shot. Nice give and go. Down to 30 seconds to play.
Oh,
And we got a jump ball. Alternate possession rule.
alternate possession.
Goes over to Gallipolis. Jenny Walkie in for the first time in the ball game, replacing Tawana Pittman. Holly brings it up. Drives coast to coast over to Baldinger.
Offensive foul.
We got a foul on Candy. I don't think she was set.
It's a little blocked out a little bit from that one.
We need an instant replay. Ball out of bounds. Hamilton to Holly, 20 seconds to play. Ten seconds to play. Voorhees with the ball. To Candy Collenberg down to 6. 5 back to Collenberg. Got to get a shot off. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. They're not going to get it off. Does not count. So at the end of 3 periods, Gallipolis has opened it up a little bit and leads now 50-32.
Score was 32-20 in halftime, Brian. So they picked up 6 points in that quarter. We're gonna quite a bit of ground to make up in 8 minutes. Have to come out. Gotta get some shots to fall.
Well, from all the staff at LHS TV2, we'd like to wish you the happiest of holidays. And don't forget about the big Winter Sports Spectacular in January on LHS TV2. And I'm looking forward to the break. I don't know about you.
Me too. I think everybody here is ready for one.
But seriously,
Everybody here at TV2 is ready for one. And everybody here is ready for one. Everybody here at the school is ready for one.
but do have a very Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. Logan with the ball. Comber into Lori Brown. To Nicole Justice, she's in for the first time, and she quickly goes up and has her shot munched. Holly brings it up. Inside to Todd. Back to Holly, her shot is up. No good. Rebound, you know who, and she puts it in. 20-point lead now for Gallipolis. And it's time for the 3-pointers, if you ask me.
It's about time to start putting them up.
Voorhees over to Candy Colmer. She puts out the shot. That was partially blocked.
Partially blocked. Should be white ball. Is white ball.
Good call.
White ball. Lori Brown takes the ball out of bounds into Candy Collenberg.
Candy over to Lori Brown. Her hot shot pass was blocked away to Lori Voorhees in the corner. Her shot is short. Rebound Hamilton. Out to Bergdahl. Nice knocked away by Lori Voorhees.
Broke up the break.
In for Dahlia now. Heather Mabry replacing We Sure Hope Todd. Nope. In for Lori Hamilton. Should get the starting lines for both teams. For Gallipolis, we've got Bergdahl, Thomas, Todd, Holly, and Mabry. And we got a foul over the back on Justice. In the game for Logan, we do have Lori Brown, Candy Columber, Lori Voorhees, Twana Pittman, and Nikki Justice. But we do have a sub coming in.
Jennifer McAllister reporting back in.
She's back in the ball game, replacing Justice. So the starting 5 back in the ball game now. Lob inside. Holly setting it up into Todd. Nice steal by Lori Brown. Brown will bring it up. 52-32. Lori to Candy Columber. Columber going to the top of the key. Into Jenny McAllister to Lori Brown. Her shot is up and no good. Rebound Thomas. Thomas out to Holly. Her shot is up and good by Bergdahl. How many does she have?
Got her with 24 points. With a foul on Holly.
That's her 4th.
It's her 4th.
And Hamilton is back in the ball game, replacing Holly. She did a good job for Dahlia breaking Logan's pressure defense. Brown inbounding to Candy Columber, top of the key. She brings it in, back to Lori Brown. Over to Candy Columber, inside Jenny McAllister. We got a reach in, no call. Twana Pittman puts up the shot. Hamilton outlet, and here they go again. Bergdahl to Thomas, that should be Logan's ball, and it is.
Down the other end here, Brian. Twana put that up, but not, she was looking for somebody to block it for her before she put it up. That's what that height will do to you also.
Little intimidation.
Intimidates you the whole game, right?
Brown into McAllister, and a steal by Bergdahl. She'll bring it up. Almost a steal by Voorhees. Thomas. And Heather Mabry gets her first 2 points of the ball game. And timeout Logan. 56-32 with 5:44 to play here in the 4th quarter.
Logan's been shut out here in the 4th quarter, Brian. Haven't had a ball go in yet.
It's not been a well shooting night, to say the least. Turnovers and offensive rebounds for Dahlia has been the real key for the game this evening.
It's very difficult to overcome that extreme height advantage. It's 5:44 to go in the game. We're looking at a 24-point spread here. Have to get the ball up in the air.
No doubt about it.
Got to get it headed toward the basket.
No team in the bonus. I should say Gallipolis is almost in the bonus, and that's Logan foul. Candy brings it up. Looking into Twana Pittman on the side. Lori Voorhees inside now. Over to Candy Columber, top of the key. Lori Brown on the side. Back to Candy Columber, inside Jenny McAllister to Lori Voorhees. Good ball movement. Lori Brown, she's looking for a shot, and we got a foul on Thomas.
Good ball movement, Brian, but it's all around the perimeter. They're going to have to, I don't think they have much success working the ball inside. They're going to have to put it up, I think.
Yep. That's her second. Now both teams each have 4 fouls, so the next foul will put both teams also in the bonus. Lori Brown at the line.
She'll get 2.
6 points on the night. First shot is up, and it's no good. Should remind you of the reserve game this evening, a very exciting game. The Dahlia Blue Devils beat Logan 28-25. Second shot does not even get the roll. Bergdahl brings it up. Looking into Hamilton. Hamilton to Todd. Todd to McVeigh. Then we got a jump.
Quick on that call too, weren't they?
Very quick. Will be Gallipolis' ball, I should say. Into Todd, and that's just where the height comes in, but she blew that layup. Candy brings it up. To Twana on the side. Twana dribbles over back to Candy, back to Twana. Bergdahl plays pretty tough defense too. She gets right in your face.
Yeah, she does. She's real quick.
And that's what it
right
comes
there. Good hands, and real quick.
And she got caught for traveling. Still, Logan hasn't scored in this quarter. 4:39 to play. And it's a 56-32 ball game. Inside to Lori Voorhees. Nice play. Shot will not go. Rebound, Jenny McAllister. Her shot no good. Rebound, Todd. And who knows how many rebounds she's had on the evening.
I lost count a long time ago. I tried to keep count, as a matter of fact.
Thomas back to Bergdahl. Back on the side to Thomas. Inside, two players crossing. There's Todd with a shot. No good. Rebound. Maybe he gets a shot. He puts it up. No good. Rebound, Hamilton. Her shot is good. He just can't give them offensive boards.
4 shots there.
58-32. Lori Brown with the ball on the side. Back to Candy Comer, over to Lori Brown. Back to Candy. Inside to Jamie McAllister. She puts up the shot. No good. Rebound, Twana inside. Should have been a foul.
Foul.
Hamilton with the board. Back to Bergdahl. She got more flush than ball on that one. Inside to Todd. Her shot no good. Rebound, Todd. Puts it up and in.
Get your own rebound. Again.
3:30 to play now. 60-32. Inside Jamie McAllister.
Basket will not count.
No basket. That's just been the whole scene of the night,
Yep.
hasn't it? You call a timeout when you
That's true.
score a basket.
Put it up, and timeout had been called. The officials were right. They called timeout,
Right.
and Jennifer
It
put
was
the
a
ball
good
up.
call. 3:27 to play. It's 60-32. Gallia looks like they're on their way to defeating the girls this evening. Upcoming broadcast on TV2 the 14th of January. It's girls basketball against arch rival Athens. January the 15th or the 16th, it's varsity boys basketball against Athens. January the 20th, it's varsity wrestling versus Gallia. January 21st, girls basketball against Jackson. January 23rd or the 23rd, varsity boys basketball against Jackson. And all of you out there are writing all these down, I imagine. January 27th, it's varsity wrestling against Athens. The 28th, it's girls basketball against Marietta. And either the 29th or the 30th, it's boys basketball against Marietta.
I'm looking here at the TV screen, Brian. I see everybody out there in TV land writing them dates down.
Yep.
So they got them, buddy.
That's right, it is a winter sports spectacular.
Winter Sports Spectacular here at TV2.
I'd like to thank all the cameramen and graphic and production men for making this broadcast possible. Thank you very much, guys and gals. And of course, Mr. Nixon. What could we do without Mr. Nixon? Probably a lot of things, but
What could you get away with? Is that what you're trying to
right.
Got some new players in the ball game for
A
Logan.
whole bunch of new players.
Whole group of them.
So we got Stephanie Connor, number 35, just had her shot blocked. Still will be Logan's ball. Number 24, Zip
Lutz.
Lutz.
Zip Lutz.
She goes by
42.
Lutz, Lutz, whatever.
BJ White.
Number
And
10,
we're
Jenny
looking-
Waukee, and 21, April Wright. So a whole new 5 in there for Logan right now.
The Gallia coach is putting some new players in too. Has a couple in now and sending some more in.
We'll get those for you in a minute. And she's still in there, you know who, Bergdahl. Out to Thomas. Thomas shot no good.
BJ White on a rebound. Bring the ball down the floor.
Nice move by BJ. She took the shot up. And a good move. She got the foul. And here come the rest of the Gallipolis Blue Devils. And we'll see if we can get all the names and numbers for you. Number
BJ will
21.
go to the line shooting too. Excuse me, Brian. Didn't mean to
That's
step
all
on you
right.
there.
Number 21, Gwen Elliott in for Bergdahl. She's probably done for the evening. Number 14, Lisa Milson in for number 20, Christy Thomas. We also have number 41, Amy Caldwell, number 31, Jennifer Young, and number 32, Heather Mabry. BJ at the line, shooting 2. And the first point of this fourth quarter coming at 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go. So they almost went a 5 full minutes without
They
scoring.
almost did.
BJ's second shot is no good. We have a lane violation, I believe. It's on Gallipolis. So BJ gets another shot. BJ, one of the seniors on this ball club. Still a long, long way to go for this year's squad, and they do have a lot of speed and quickness.
They do have.
And you know their shots are going to fall. This was another tough night. They were just out too much height.
Yeah, they were out-talled.
Out-talled.
I'm really impressed with this Gallipolis team, though, Brian.
Yeah.
I heard some people talking today at lunch about the Gallia girls being beat by Chillicothe, I believe, in the game. So must be a pretty good ball team, Chillicothe.
Right. Stephanie Connor's shot is good. That makes the score 60-35 with 2.5 minutes now to play. Yes, they're probably going to be a strong contender for the league title.
I haven't seen a lot of girls basketball, like I said, but this is one of the better girls ball teams that I've seen, this Gallia team.
Yeah. Zip going for the steal. We got a jump ball. And I'll take the alternate possession on this one since it is our ball, I do believe, and it is. Stephanie Connor brings it up now, 2:15 to play, 60-35 over to Zip. Zip over to Stephanie Connor, looking down in the corner to Jenny Waukee, trying to feed inside to BJ White. She does. BJ, strong move, back to Zip. Looking over Stephanie Connor inside to April Wright. Her shot is up, no good. Gwen Elliott with the ball. Over to Lisa Milson, one of the small players for Gallipolis.
They do have a small girl.
Heather Mabry, turnaround shot is good. 62-35 now. Connor brings it up. Inside April Wright. Puts up the shot and it's good.
Nice shot.
(62-37). Milson looking inside, back out to Elliott, has the ball stolen. BJ White, she's going to coast. We got a foul. No foul.
Didn't call it.
No, but we'll take the basket. Miss who got that basket.
Zip Lutz.
Zip Lutz with the basket. 62-39. And if she didn't carry, I don't know what you call it. Mabry's shot, in and out, rebound. Put in by Amy Caldwell. I think they're just going to let him play now.
They're going to let him play. I think you're right. That seems to happen at this stage of the ball game.
Out of bounds, should be Logan's ball, and it is. 43 seconds to play.
BJ came down the drive. The official had his hand in the air, was ready to go. He said, "Oh, let him play." We will take the basket, though.
Now the question is, did you ever do that when you officiated?
Obviously not. I was accused of doing anything imaginable.
Nice pass inside. Shot no good. And it's Gallipolis.
Blue ball.
PT Justice in the ball game replacing BJ White. 64-39. Gwen Elliott over to Milson. She's trapped underneath, ball loose, and jump ball.
Get a little rowdy in there now.
Will be Gallipolis' ball. I wonder how many jump balls we've had in this game. There's been a few.
I'm surprised how few there have been, Brian.
Really?
You seem to think there've been a lot. I remember, Joe, from just years past, 20 would be a reasonable number.
Amy Caldwell with that shot. Down to 10 seconds to play. Connor inside to Justice. Her turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, steal by Zip. Pass inside to April Wright. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that's your ball game. The final score from tonight at the Hilltop. The Gallipolis Blue Devils 66, Logan 39. That puts the Lady Chiefs on the year 3-2 and 1-2 in the league. just Gallipolis controlled this game throughout the outset. Logan had one lead, a 3-2. Gallipolis went on a 10-0 spurt at that point, took a 12-3 lead, and really never ever looked back.
Brian, I could give you a few totals in the game, scoring-wise anyhow. Got those here real quick. Lori Brown in the game, 3 field goals, all in the third quarter. 0 for 2 from the foul line there in the fourth quarter, the dry part of the fourth quarter. Total 6 points. Candy Collimer played the entire game until the last few minutes there. She's the person that brings the ball down the floor, had no points. Lori Voorhees with 3 field goals and 6 points. Twana Pittman, 9 points, 4 field goals, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Jenny McAllister there, 2 for 6, 11 points total.
And that's against a taller team too, so she did a good job.
She did a good job. Zip Lutz, 1 point there in the fourth quarter. Excuse me, 1 basket for 2 points. BJ White, 1 for 3. Steph Connors, 2 points. April Wright, 2 points in the last quarter. Give the Gallipolis scoring a little bit here.
Okay.
Right now we have some interviews here with the coaches.
Okay, first with us we have Logan's head coach, Coach Conrad. Coach, tough night to say the least. What do you think the main problem was this evening?
Well, we had a hard time getting into our offense, and we had a hard time also working on blocking out on the boards and getting in there. They had definitely a height advantage. Nothing new for us.
You guys fast break a lot and you do a lot of press defense. You think you have a lot of speed, or what do you think is your big key in games?
Yeah, our press defense is definitely a key for us. We, not only full court but half court too, and we count on that a lot to get us turnovers and get us some points. That's more than anything.
It seemed like a couple times Gallipolis had a big lead, and you either had a chance to maybe cut the lead down to 10 points or get it under double figures, and it was either one bad pass or one turnover to make a mistake. Do you think just mental mistakes, was that maybe a problem this evening?
Our biggest problem is we've been having a really hard time getting the ball in the hoop. Layups, outside shots, a little bit of everything. I think it's a little bit of a lack of concentration more than anything. We work hard on it in practice, and they do a good job in practice. They just have a hard time in the game, with a little bit of pressure when I'm putting it in.
Can you tell us about your next game and opponent and how
it's not till January 7th, and that's after break, and I'm pretty sure it's Athens. Couldn't even really tell you.
So that'll be another league match and very important. Well, thanks for spending some time with us, and we wish you the best for this rest of the year.
Thank you very much.
Okay, next we have Gallipolis coach Jordan Baker. Coach, fine game tonight. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you very
You've
much.
got a lot of tall players, to say the least. Is that one of your biggest points so far, or a strong advantage?
Yeah, we did have a height advantage tonight, and we have some pretty big kids, and of course they work hard, and they're working on their inside game, and we stress that, but we're having difficulty getting the ball to them, and we're really going to spend some more time on it because it just didn't work tonight, us getting the ball inside the way I want to.
You seem like to be an up-tempo team. You like to push it?
We like to run. I have a little guard out here. Of course, she was a cross-country person, finished 5th in the state, so she can run all night, and we like to take advantage of that. Angie Holly, she really gets after it. The problem we have is she gets out of control sometimes, and we've got to talk to her and calm her down a little bit. She really likes to push the ball up and down the court.
Can you tell us a little bit about Betsy Bergdahl? I hope I said that right.
Betsy, this is probably one of her better games. I think she's been worried about her shot, and she's been aiming it quite a bit. And we've talked to her, and now it's really a psychological thing. But I think she came out of it tonight. She played hard. She ran the court well, and I was really proud of her the way she played.
A couple other people had pretty good games. Christy Thomas, she looks like a good shot, and Sarah Todd, cleaned up on the boards.
Yeah, Sarah really went after the boards tonight, and she realized when we talked downstairs at halftime, I wasn't too pleased at all with the way we weren't going after the ball, weren't protecting it, weren't even catching the ball. And we worked on that. Christy Thomas, probably one of the better shooters in our league. Last year, she averaged like 18 points a game, and she's around 20, 21 right now. And if you give Christy a step, she'll put it in for you. And she's only a sophomore. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of years with her.
Well, thanks for taking some time out spending us. Again, congratulations on your victory.
Yes, sir.
Best
Thank you very much.
Well, that's it from the Hilltop this evening. Again, the final score, it was Gallipolis 66, Logan 39.